The New Testament in a year, with Psalms and Proverbs. Day 16, Mark 9:14-32. Jesus heals a boy with an evil spirit. When they joined the rest of the disciples, they saw a large crowd around them and some teachers of the law arguing with them. When the people saw Jesus, they were greatly surprised and ran to him and greeted him. Jesus asked his disciples, "What are you arguing with them about?" A man in the crowd answered, "Teacher, I brought my son to you because he has an evil spirit in him and cannot talk. Whenever the spirit attacks him, it throws him to the ground and he foams at the mouth, grits his teeth, and becomes stiff all over. I asked your disciples to drive the spirit out, but they could not." Jesus said to them, "How unbelieving you people are! How long must I stay with you? How long do I have to put up with you? Bring the boy to me." They brought him to Jesus. As soon as the spirit saw Jesus, it threw the boy into a fit, so that he fell on the ground and rolled around, foaming at the mouth. "How long has he been like this?" Jesus asked the father. "Ever since he was a child," he replied. "Many times the evil spirit has tried to kill him by throwing him in the fire and into water. Have pity on us and help us, if you possibly can." "Yes," said Jesus. "If yourself can, everything is possible for the person who has faith." The father at once cried out, "I do have faith, but not enough. Help me have more." Jesus noticed that the crowd was closing in on them, so he gave a command to the evil spirit. "Deaf and dumb spirit," he said, "I order you to come out of the boy and never go into him again." The spirit screamed, threw the boy into a bad fit, and came out. The boy looked like a corpse, and everyone said, "He is dead." But Jesus took the boy by the hand and helped him rise, and he stood up. After Jesus had gone indoors, his disciples asked him privately, "Why couldn't we drive out the spirit?" "Only prayer can drive this kind out," answered Jesus. "Nothing else can." Jesus speaks again about his death. Jesus and his disciples left that place and went on through Galilee. Jesus did not want anyone to know where he was, because he was teaching his disciples. "The Son of Man will be handed over to those who will kill him. 3 days later, however, he will rise to life." But they did not understand what this teaching meant, and they were afraid to ask him. Proverbs 16. We may make our plans, but God has the last word. You may think everything you do is right, but the Lord judges your motives. Ask the Lord to bless your plans, and you will be successful in carrying them out. Everything the Lord has made has its destiny, and the destiny of the wicked is destruction. The Lord hates everyone who is arrogant. He will never let them escape punishment. Be loyal and faithful, and God will forgive your sin. Obey the Lord, and nothing evil will happen to you. When you please the Lord, you can make your enemies into friends. It is better to have a little, honestly earned, than to have a large income, dishonestly gained. You may make your plans, but God directs your actions. The king speaks with divine authority. His decisions are always right. The Lord wants weights and measures to be honest, and every sale to be fair. Kings cannot tolerate evil, because justice is what makes a government strong. A king wants to hear the truth and will favor those who speak it. A wise person will try to keep the king happy. If the king becomes angry, someone may die. The king's favor is like the clouds that bring rain in the springtime. Life is there. It is better, much better, to have wisdom and knowledge than gold and silver. Those who are good travel a road that avoids evil. So watch where you are going. It may save your life. Pride leads to destruction, and arrogance to downfall. It is better to be humble and stay poor than to be one of the arrogant and get a share of their loot. Pay attention to what you were taught, and you will be successful. Trust in the Lord, and you will be happy. A wise, mature person is known for his understanding. The more pleasant his words, the more persuasive he is. Wisdom is a fountain of life to the wise, but trying to educate stupid people is a waste of time. Intelligent people think before they speak. What they say is then more persuasive. Kind words are like honey, sweet to the taste and good for your health. What you think is the right road may lead to death. A laborer's appetite makes him work harder because he wants to satisfy his hunger. Evil people look for ways to harm others. Even their words burn with evil. Gossip is spread by wicked people. They stir up trouble and break up friendships. Violent people deceive their friends and lead them to disaster. Watch out for people who grin and wink at you. They have thought of something evil. Long life is the reward of the righteous. Gray hair is a glorious crown. It is better to be patient than powerful. It is better to win control over yourself than over whole cities. People cast lots to learn God's will, but God himself determines the answer. Amen.